Yeah. Okay. 30,000 in the pocket, no change. Okay. I might pass the ball, but this is no game. Okay. All my girls, they love and hate me the same. Okay. So when I die, I ain't gonna be from old age. Somebody gonna want revenge. Somebody might want it now. Right pocket got euros. Left pocket got pound. Somebody gonna want revenge. Somebody might want it now. Throw the ball with the right hand, catch with the left, touchdown. Step back, let me get some room. Congrats every time I'm through. Same packet, nobody knew, so I never get confused. Hotel get a bird's eye view. Hotel got a waiting room. Read a magazine while you wait for me, baby. I'll be done soon.
Hey everybody, it's the Coach. This is Thursday Night Football on EA Sports. Straight ahead, we've got a great one on tap between the Seattle Seahawks and the New England Patriots. I'll see you again at halftime as we preview some of the action coming up on Sunday. But for now, it's Thursday Night Football. And on the call, as always, it's Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, thank you. EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Gillette Stadium in Foxborough, Mass. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Seattle Seahawks and the New England Patriots. The wait is finally over. Brandon Godden, Charles Davis here on the start of a new NFL season, and we kick it off with a bang on Thursday night.
What's interesting about these Thursday night games is oftentimes we hear people say, is it really fair for players to play on Thursday night? But what did we hear from both of these teams going into this one? How excited they were to have the spotlight on their teams, their franchises, the rest of the league watching them go at it.
Now Jones throwing on first down. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. And that's caught inside the 35. And he makes it all the way down to the 31. A big play there for New England. 59 yards. So how about this for a change in field position? From inside the 10, here's first down on the other side of the field. This will be caught inside the 10. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. That one goes for 24 yards. Back to throw. Jones. And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. A gain of 7 that time. Second and goal.
And the big guy catches the ball out of the backfield, and oftentimes that's quite a surprise to the guys playing defense because not ordinarily thought as a pass catcher, it often works when they decide to dial it up.
Good yardage on first down. Now can they punch it in? And he is in. Touchdown, New England. It's their quarterback taking it in. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. An ideal start for them, really. You force the punt, and then you go down and score.
And you've got to see a fist pump on the sideline from the head coach, don't you? Because he's turned into his bench, and he's telling his team,
down to 60 Pittsburgh.
Let's go, defense. Let's get out the field, defense.
Now the first carry for Le'Veon Bell. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down. Start of the second quarter from Foxborough. It's the homestanding Patriots with the football as they've got it second down and 11. Start of the second quarter from Foxborough. It's the homestanding Patriots with the football as they've got it second down and 11. Here's Bell, and he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
Vision is so important for the man in the middle because his ability to look through all the clutter that's happening in front of him, diagnose a play, and then go make it and finish it, that's when the great ones know that they have the goods.
And this effort will not get it done.
set.
Spike 56. I've got you. I've got you. Quick to edge.
Right up.
Here's Jones on first down. Going deep for Diggs. That's caught inside the 20. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Stephon Diggs, 75 yards. And the Patriots have taken the lead. Not a whole lot to recap on that drive. Just one play, 75 yards to the house.
Yeah, it's a long way to go. And remember, rarely is it a straight line 75 yards, too. Got to have a little...
Ready. 90 Wolf.
56.
On first down, Jones. Going top shelf for Smith-Schuster. And that's caught inside the 30. A big play there just before halftime. And even 50 yards. Well, that certainly changes things.
Yeah, I think the thought process is they take this lead into the locker room, run something simple here, and run the clock out. Instead, they get the big play. Now they have a chance to increase what they've done in the first half.
An excellent pickup of 20 yards. And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter. Looking to throw. Jones toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Come on, set. 50, plant.
54. Line 54. Set the tone.
Ready.
Jones now on first and 10. And this is incomplete. Maybe a little over-anxious in the pocket there. He just didn't look comfortable on that throw.
No, he didn't, because it wasn't his normal fluid delivery. And I think you might have had it right. Wasn't really confident with what he saw downfield, and almost felt like he wanted to pull that one back.
And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. 15 yards on the play, first down. Jones throwing on first down. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. So from Seahawk territory now, it's first and 10 at the 45-yard line. Back to throw. Jones. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well. From the 34 now, here's first and 10. Looking to throw. Jones. Wide open receiver complete. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. That's good for 28 yards. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence. And
that's going to be caught for a Patriot touchdown. T.J. Hockenson there to make the grab. And the Patriots, they add on to their lead. A good, sustained drive there in this third quarter, capping it off with a touchdown to give them a nice two-score advantage.
It was actually a fun one to watch, wasn't it? I mean, for me, seeing the mix of what they did, how they moved the ball downfield, very sharp, too. Each and every play seemed to be executed with great dispatch.
And there's going to be a stoppage here. The booth wants to take another look at this potential touchdown.
Let's go now. 60 outlaw.
54. Let's go, D.
Get.
Now Jones on first down. And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down. This quarterback now perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's first and 10. He's got a man. It's his fullback. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. Back now in Foxborough. We get set for the fourth quarter. Patriots have the lead. They also have the football.
132 fighter.
Bell. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. And they're going to speed things up here. And they'll keep it on the ground with Bell. And he won't get much. Maybe a couple. Down inside the 35 to the 34. This is Bell. He'll get the first down and more inside the 20. Sheds another. Still churning. And he'll finally be taken down at the 2-yard line. He's able to rip off 32 on that one. It's a first down. This offensive line starting to win up front. You win that battle in the trenches, you can kind of wear them down here late.
So you bring in the second part to that equation, and that's the big running back, the big bruiser, who can get more than what's blocked and break a few extra tackles and gain yardage.
Only a yard that time, second and goal.
This is where coaches have to have spent a lot of time going over situations with their players, because him getting tackled.
And he's over the line and into the end zone for a Patriots score. It's their quarterback with now 3 Week 1 touchdowns. And the Patriots, they add on to their lead. Here's a sneak with Jones. And he is in. Touchdown, New England. It's their quarterback scoring on the sneak from a yard out. And the Patriots, they add on to their lead. And he certainly played a pivotal role with those 2 TDs and why they're up on the scoreboard right now.
Well, someone's all about winning, aren't they? Because he's not worried about the number. Sure, it's great to have 2 touchdowns.
On the double.
Mike 54. Jockey. Check.
Down.
And now he'll tuck it and run. 2 yards the gain on the keeper, and it's second down. Well, they don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Throwing on second and 8. Jones stepping up. He'll try and run. 6 yards on the pickup. And that'll bring up a third down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Patriots with a football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. He may try and run for this. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. And now with 1:52 to go, we get another pause in the action. A timeout here defensively. Well, not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Back to throw. Jones. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
60 Pittsburgh.
To throw again on second down. Jones. And an alley to run. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. Now the Seahawks forced to use their 3rd and final timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Jones. And this is caught at the 8. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. T.J. Hockenson. Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Patriots, they add on to their lead.
I know Paul Revere talked about by land or by sea, right? You know, 1 by land, 2 by sea. He didn't mention air because right now we're seeing a big-time performance, aren't we? That's 2 touchdowns so far in this game.
Where'd you pull that one from?
And, you know, every now and then I actually listened in history class.
And you're just a scholar.
Ready.
Mike 5-4. Mike 5-4. Not here. Watch twist. Watch twist.
Here's Jones on 1st and 10. He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. Le'Veon Bell, 46 yards. And the Patriots, they add on to their lead. I tell you, Charles, you play to the final whistle, I get that, but there are a few folks that might not be too happy with that score late in the game with it already well in hand.
You seem a little squeamish about that last score.
I struggle with it. I struggle. But on the other, the argument, I get it, on the other side is, hey, do something about it. Stop them.
I guarantee you, I know who was really excited. Fantasy owners who had them. Hey, listen, get the points from me.
Well, my friend, for the players, it's good for them to get that first game under their belts. For you and I, that first Thursday night game, also good for us to get that under our belts, wasn't it?
It was no longer preseason. We were into the regular season, the first game of the year. And, you know, all eyes were watching this one. Everyone was excited that football was back.
And it's just special. You could just feel it. It's so good to have the pigskin back out there. It'll be crisp fall weather before we know it.
You got that right, but I love the build-up to it, right? All day long anticipating it, and then we got here and we saw a game, the first game of the year. Let's keep going.
So for the Patriots, that'll be a happy locker room as they start this season 1-0. And they'll get a few extra days to get ready for next week where they take on the Los Angeles Chargers. Meanwhile, for Seattle, they go down to defeat here in the opener. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.